Hey guys, welcome back. In this example, we're going to talk about how we can manage domain resources and how we can control domain resources. It will be starting by something very simple. We're creating a folder, we share it, so only one user can access that. So right now on BC1, I have Mark logged in. Good. On BC2, I have Lean logged in. Good. It doesn't show Lean. Okay. So I have Lean logged in. Now what I need to do is simple. I need to create a folder on the server and share it so only Mark can actually access that. So I will go to this PC, I'll go to the C drive, and I'm going to create a folder here called HR. Good. And that folder, I will right click on it, I will go to properties, I will go to sharing, I will share it. And when I share it, I will go here, I will select somebody, find people, find someone. Good. And so once I did that, I will type the name of the guy, Mark. He find him. I click OK. And I'll give Mark a full read-write access. Good. At the same time, I'm going to add another person, which is Rima. Check name. She is there. And for Rima, I'm going to give her read-only access. Good. Lean, I will not mention her. I'll click OK. So now here is my share folder. It has been shared. I click OK. I click OK. So I shared that folder. Now keep in mind, in the real life, we never put a share folder on the C drive of the domain controller, because if somebody put something infected there, that will infect my server, my domain controller. Usually in the real life, we have another server that's called file sharing server, and we will have all the shares on that server. In the domain controller, we keep it only for domain controller, no sharing. But since we are just experimenting, should be fine. Now, I'll go to BC1 as Mark. I want to see that share folder. So I will type the server name // and if I'm not mistaken, my server name is ode-dc1. So I'll type / ode-dc1 domain controller 1. I press enter. It load. I have the folder HR. I double click on it. I can access it. I'll go create something inside it. Test. Good. So Mark actually have a full read-write access to that folder. If I go to Lean, PC2, this is Lean. I'll do the same thing, / ode-domain controller 1. Press enter. I see it. Double click here. I'll get an error message that you cannot access that folder. Good. I cannot access that folder because I'm logged in as Lean, and when we shared the folder, we didn't give Lean any permission. So let me now try to sign off and sign on as Rima to see if Rima can actually get something there. Good. Switch user. Other user. Rima. Password 1 as usual. I'm still signing to the domain. I click OK. So now I'm logged in as Rima to BC2. So Rima is using BC2 now. I'll go click on the start menu. It's taking some time. It's still the first time I'm logging, so it'll be slow. / ode-dc1. I can see the HR folder. I double click on it. I can go inside it. I can double click on it. I can see the test. But if I try to create anything new, I will get access denied. I don't have permission to write. I only have permission to read. Good. So this is how the domain controller works. What is actually happening in the background? In the background, when any PC on the domain, go type / ode-dc1 and call for it, the domain will show him what he has. When he double click on this, the BC2, let's say, will send a message to the domain controller, to Active Directory, telling him I have the user Rima, and she is trying to access the share folder, which is called / whatever. Now the domain controller will look in his Active Directory database, and he find that Rima have read only. So he will give him access as read only. If Mark login, he'll give him read and write access. Now when Mark login, he tried to create a folder. The computer was sent to Active Directory, says Mark is trying to do something. Can he? The server will reply back yes. If Rima tried, the server will reply back no. And every time the machine have to do one of those resources, it goes to the server and it sends it back. Okay, good. So this is how we manage the resources. This is how we can call out these resources and call out these names, and we can track this thing.